Now this review may be a little shorter, but it's only going to be that way because I got to get back to playing Pokemon. Pokemon has been a fan favorite for such a long time. Sitting next to the swimming pool, watching people go by, then looking down at my little Game Boy Advance playing Pokemon Emerald with Mudkip by my side. Pokemon Emerald was released in North America in 2005, and since then, I've been hooked. Actually, even before that. Even though Pokemon Red on the original Game Boy was my first journey into the Pokemon universe, as it were, Pokemon Sapphire is my favorite Pokemon game. I never owned Pokemon Fire Red, Ruby, or even Emerald. I would play for hours on end trying to level up my Pokemon and beat that dreaded league, whatever their name was. However, since I've started playing Emerald, I started to notice significant differences between Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Pokemon Emerald begins as Professor Birch greets you and gives you a synopsis on Pokemon and how Pokeballs work. After what seems to be an eternity, he stops and lets you enter your info. As you probably saw, I entered ball sacks. Usually I enter Ash or Link, like from The Legend of Zelda. Speaking of which, next time, another Zelda Game Boy review. But anyways, Pokemon Emerald is known for having longer and sometimes harder gameplay than both Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby. You play as a character of your choosing, the gender, and you are introduced to Pokemon again. Some changes, at least significant ones, include the addition of the Battle Frontier. Both Team Magma and Aqua are constantly at war, and some other small differences or changes really don't do anything more for the game except give the gamer a reason to think that they're not playing Sapphire and Ruby. They are indeed playing Pokemon Emerald. Although this is a more polished Pokemon game and there's a little more to do, I can't help but go back to Sapphire and even Pokemon Red. Despite the fact that this is widely considered one of the best Pokemon games, it isn't in my book.